You are recording.
So yeah, unmute.
I just unmuted them before you came in.
All right. Go ahead, Willie.
Becky, for nothing more than clarification, because I'm sure that she misspoke. But today during NBA Today, they did a WNBA segment. The league reached out to Monica McNutt because she talked about the aces and three-peats. She said they were going to miss Chelsea Gray this year. She misspoke, right? She's not out for the year.
Correct.
Just,
Correct.
I'm just,
No, she is not out for the year.
thank you.
Becky, what kind of challenges do you think this Phoenix team is going to present now they've got Cobb and
Well, they really, I mean, added some great pieces, obviously. You see them a lot more aggressive. They have more of an attacking nature than I think in years past. So I like how they've built out their roster. They're gonna have a lot of space to work with, so we just want to make sure we're taking care of our own defensive principles. And then we'll make adjustments through the game as necessary. But I'm a big Natasha Cloud fan. Ka's given us buckets and problems before, so should be a good one tonight. I'm curious to see how we come out.
In terms of the ladies getting the rings tonight, how exciting is that for the home opener and the ceremony to come, the anticipation of all of it for the community?
I mean, we're just going to take it one game at a time, one night at a time. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I definitely want them to take a moment to reflect, to be thankful, and proud of everything we've accomplished. If I do know something about this group, though, is that they're never really satisfied. So as great as the rings are going to be, we want to be having the same ceremony next year. At the end of the day, bottom line, the score is 0-0. We have not won one game in 2024. So we got a lot of work ahead of us, but we're certainly going to enjoy tonight, enjoy, what we've accomplished, but we also want to move forward in the same breath and get better tonight as a basketball team.
Last year, we took the trip to Washington during that first road trip to the East Coast. It was nice to try to get all of that, the DC trip to South Carolina, the emotions, the shoe announcement, everything sort of combined with the team. It was nice to get that out of the way before the start of the season.
For sure. I was pretty adamant about not dropping a game again. It's just such a long day. It's a great day, but it is a long day, and it's a long day on your feet. And this trip was actually exhausting, if I'm being honest. And so to get it out of the way, we had some travel issues. It was just kind of one thing on there's bad weather, on the East Coast a lot this past week. So I was certainly happy to get it out of the way. I was happy with how everything kind of played out. We got to go into the Oval Office and do all these different things. So it was very cool. But happy to be done with it.
With Asia and Cleveland both now making the roster for the team, what have you seen in terms of the growth since the point of being drafted to this point now making the roster?
I mean, I think every day is a learning experience for them. They both have a little bit different skill set. And, Deasia obviously comes in with a unique ability to score the basketball. And Kate, I think she's a pro right now. She's not somebody I worry about. I've told her she needs to basically shadow Alicia Clark, do and say everything Alicia Clark does, because even though AC had a little bit more offense probably in the post, Kate comes in with a little more shooting. But similar size, they're, the undersized four. And AC has carved out an incredible career for herself. She's turned herself into an incredible pro champion teammate. And so, I want her to be following AC around with like a notepad, and because her preparation is unmatched. And I see Kate doing a similar thing, kind of a 3-and-D, always knows what's going on, takes pride in her defense, takes pride in being a great teammate. So yeah, different skill sets, but we're trying to move them along as fast as possible, without overwhelming them. Because the fact of the matter is you put on an Aces uniform, there's pressure automatic. So we want to minimize that to a certain degree, but also make sure that they can withstand the pressure.
We're gonna jump to Zoom. We'll go Matthew and then turn it over to Christos.
Hey, Becky, obviously you don't have Chelsea tonight and for a little while to start the season. I was wondering, she's not someone you can individually one person replace, but what do you need to see from your group of guards and your team as a whole to try to replace some of the things that Chelsea does to sort of keep you guys from having a dip to start the season from that perspective?
Yeah, obviously a tough situation I have in Chelsea. But at the end of the day, no one's going to replace Chelsea. I actually don't even want them to try. What they need to be is who they are. And then we will work within the framework to find solutions. The ball is going to be in Jackie Young's hands a little bit more. It's going to be in Kelsey Plum's hands a little bit more. Sydney Colson's going to get some bursts. So we're going to do it by committee. There is Christos is requesting to record this meeting. Should I allow Christos to record?
Yes, please.
Okay, Christos, there you go, my man. No, everybody just needs to pick up the pieces a little bit more. But you know, it's no one person's job, nor do I want it to be. I just keep needing them to be who they are, and we do it together and collectively. And it's just a situation of a next woman up type scenario.
Christos?
Hello, coach. Have a great season, first of all.
You
Comparing
wanted to record yourself? You wanted to record yourself, Christos, asking a question?
Yeah. Well, comparing to last season, the season before, what's the biggest difference? Where's the confidence level right now for you? And the vibe is, do you feel it's a little bit different after back-to-back championships?
I think a lot of the season is just going to come down to managing expectation. It's going to be about how we handle the highs and the lows. Every year I've been here, there's been this stretch of season where we're not playing well. And here's the thing, it's hard to play well and play great for the entire season. You should have a dip. Am I happy with where we are right now? No, we have a lot of work ahead of us. But it's about building great habits every day and not getting too far ahead of ourselves and being present in the moment. So whatever opportunity presents itself in today, that's the one we want to take hold of and take care of.
Got one last question here.
In fact, I know you said Kate is a pro ready now, but when you think back to the tournament, we know who was monopolizing the headlines, right? And so, but you had your team in place, your scouting, you drafted her. Since training camp, is there a wow factor that you were like, I didn't see this, I didn't expect this, but what is Kate's wow factor for you? What have you been pleasantly surprised with the most?
I don't think I'm that surprised. She's kind of everything she has been billed to be. Super solid, super smart, great teammate. She, the rookies say little comments to me, or I'll hear them, and it's a little thing, but it goes a whole long ways in telling me kind of who they are, how they piece things together. And one of the comments, we were putting in a sideline out of bounds, and it's kind of a complex one. It's a little bit, you got to do a little bit of figuring on the court by what I say. And she put the pieces together quicker. And actually the team was getting ready to set it up wrong. And she was like, yo, shouldn't we have this person here instead of this person? Because then we have this person doing the handoff. And I'm like, you're exactly right. And so to be able to make those adjustments and speak up, this is an ATO she's just seeing, but she understood conceptually what we were trying to do. And then she could put the pieces together. So that's a great sign.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Becky.
Yep.